I ponder of something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate. They fill with fire, exhale desire. I know it's dire, my time today. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence. Sometimes quiet is violent. I find it hard to hide it. My pride is no longer inside. It's on my sleeve, my skin will scream, reminding me of who I killed inside my dream. I hate this car that I'm driving. There's no hiding for me. I'm forced to deal with what I feel. There is no distraction to mask what is real. I could pull the steering wheel. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence. Of something terrifying, cause this time there's no sound to hide behind. I find over the course of our human existence, one thing consists of consistence, and it's that we're all battling fear. Oh dear, I don't know if we know why we're here. Oh my, too deep, please stop thinking. I liked it better when my car had sound.
Good morning, it is 6:30 a.m. It is Sunday, October 7th, 2018. Today's gonna be a little different because I'm taking 2 pills today instead of 1. Today is also going to be the day that I start using my lozenges. I don't know specifically that I'll use some today, but I am now allowing myself to use some. I didn't really want to try these at first just because I don't believe that replacing a nicotine addiction with a nicotine substitute is solving the issue. It just doesn't make much sense to me. I know that it has less nicotine than a cigarette does, and it also doesn't have any of the added chemicals, but I still am a little funny about it, so I don't know. I am gonna try it though. So I just made my coffee, I just took my pill, and I'm not gonna smoke yet. I'd like to give it until like 7:30 this morning. I have a couple things I gotta do, like some dishes and more laundry. I try to get laundry done every day now if I can, just because it really does help me in the mornings to not smoke. However, I don't always have enough laundry to put in there, but I could probably do a load of towels today, so I'll probably get that out of the way. I have today off, so it's going to be interesting to see how much I smoke today. I know typically on my days off, I tend to smoke a little bit more than I would if I was at work. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try and stick to my 7 cigarettes a day. I'm gonna try and do 7 today. And then I don't know, maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll try to do 5 or 6. And then by Friday, do 4 or 5, and just cut down a little bit every couple of days. Aside from cleaning this morning, I'm just gonna be doing some editing. The cool thing about this vlog is that it's gotten me back into creative filmmaking a little bit. So some of you who do know me know that when I was in high school, I was very, very passionate about making movies and video production and all that. And I was in classes in high school to learn how to do that, and then I had gotten accepted to a college for video production, and I was going to end up going to be a video producer and trying to make it in the great wide world of movies in Hollywood. I am very glad I didn't do that, just because that's one of those jobs that sometimes I gamble. So I'm glad that I didn't waste all that money on a video production degree. But at the same time, it's still something I've always loved, and I've definitely gotten out of it the past couple years. I've just kind of not done it. Each day I find myself with these vlogs getting more and more creative and finding more things that I want to shoot and things that I want to edit. I don't know, it's just kind of interesting. It's gotten me back into it, and it's kind of fun. But anyways, I'm just gonna sit here and drink my coffee, and then I'll update you when I have a cigarette. Alright, it is about 7:30, a little after 7:30, and I've just been editing for the past hour, and I am about to go out and have my cigarette now, because I've been really craving one for the past like 20 minutes. Not horrible like it was yesterday, but definitely I really want one. So I lasted this long, and I'm gonna go have one. So it's like 9:30 now, and I've had 2 cups of coffee. I have been editing, and it's been about 2 hours since I smoked a cigarette, so I'm kind of craving one. I'm gonna go have one right now, and I'm hoping not to have my next one until around noon when I eat some lunch, and then after lunch I can go have a cigarette. So I just got done editing the beginning of this vlog that you're watching right now. I hope you like it. I just kind of had this creative idea this morning. I was half awake, and I shot all that footage of my coffee. And like I said, there was one point where I really wanted to go to college for video production, and so it's kind of fun to be able to kind of exercise my filmmaking creativity again. So anyways, I thought it was really cool. But right now is about, let me see, it's almost 11, and I'm getting ready to eat something here shortly, probably, I don't know, in the next hour, and then I'm gonna go out and have a cigarette. So right now I'm just gonna kind of distract myself to get me to that 12 o'clock period where I can have one. I'm having yet another cup of coffee, and I was just thinking about it. I have learned to disassociate my coffee with my cigarette, because in the morning I would drink my coffee and smoke my cigarette at the same time. They kind of go hand in hand, but somehow I have been able to drink my coffee and not have a cigarette. I am craving one right now though. Not an anxious craving, but craving nonetheless. And it's 11:10. So still got 15 minutes before I can even have one. What I'm hoping to do is get to noon and then eat my lunch at noon. That way by like 12:30 is when I'm having my cigarette. So I don't know, we'll see what happens, but for now I'm probably gonna watch a movie or something and drink some more coffee. So I am watching Coraline. If you haven't seen this movie, you have to watch it. It's very Tim Burton-esque, but fun fact, Tim Burton had nothing to do with this movie. The guy that produced this is actually the director for A Nightmare Before Christmas and James and the Giant Peach. I had to look it up because I couldn't remember. I knew that he had worked with Tim Burton, but I couldn't remember what movies he worked on. So anyways, you have to watch this movie. It's amazing. Definitely going to help to distract me because this movie keeps my attention. So I just wanted to put this little edit in the video just because the clip you're about to see is of me getting mad over something absolutely ridiculous. And you'll probably laugh when you hear what I say because it's ridiculous. But I wanted to leave this in the video just because even though I wasn't having severe cravings today, I've still been extremely irritable because I have lowered my nicotine intake. And I think this video is a perfect example of the irritability that I have been facing. Realistically, I think any normal time I probably wouldn't get mad about something like this, but anyways. I am going to have a cigarette right now. I had one at 1 o'clock. I'm just really irritated because I'm trying to make lunch and this... I hate this stove. Like, it's one of those glass tops and like I'm trying to boil noodles, which I've never had a problem with in my 24 years. And the burner, every time I like turn it down, the heat doesn't go down. So then it just keeps boiling over and I can't boil anything. I'm sitting there screaming at the stove. I'm going out to smoke another cigarette. I told you it was ridiculous. It's okay, you can laugh. Okay, I've smoked my cigarette and calmed down now. But I just want some unhealthy food. I just want some comfort food. I don't even care. So I'm having pasta with butter and Parmesan cheese. I guess today's cheat day. So I haven't had a cigarette since 2 o'clock. But I've been sitting here watching movies and trying to get the hang of this hand knitting thing. And I ended up making like a cute little headband, like ear warmer for the winter. It's not perfect, but for like the second thing I've only knitted ever, I'd say it's pretty cute. I took like an old headband and made a little bow. Anyways, so that really helped to keep my attention for a little while, and it was really fun. And didn't even think about a cigarette, not once. And then I looked down and it's almost 4 o'clock now. So I'm going to try and wait until like 5 or 6 to have my next cigarette. I have to take my next pill at 4:30. So I'm thinking that I could probably wait. I definitely want to wait until after I take my pill to smoke another cigarette, but we'll see what happens. So anyways, I will update you then. It's also time to take my second pill today. I almost forgot. So it's about 5:30 and I haven't had a cigarette since like 1:50. So I'm about to go smoke one. I wasn't going to smoke one because I wasn't really craving one, but then I stood up and for some reason now I'm really craving one. It's okay, I think this is only like my 5th cigarette today and I'm trying to smoke 6 to 7. So I'm gonna smoke this one and then probably maybe one more before bed. So it's been a very long and boring day. I've done a heck of a lot of nothing today, I'm not even gonna lie. I was like a wicked lazy piece of shit today. But it's now almost 8:30 and I went and smoked a cigarette. And it's kind of funny because for some reason as I was smoking I started to get an upset stomach. And I was warned that that could happen while taking this medication. That sometimes smoking could make you feel kind of nauseous or give you an upset stomach or something. So I'm wondering if that's what it's from. But very little cravings today. My goal tomorrow is to try and get through my break without smoking. I'm also going to try to cut out my cigarette on the way to work. That's going to be a tough one to cut out. I did 7 cigarettes today so far. I don't think I'm going to go have another one. I'm kind of just hanging out, chilling in bed now. And I probably won't want to get up to have one. I'm hoping to do 7 or less tomorrow. So like I said, I probably won't get up to have another cigarette. So I just want to thank you guys for watching my vlog. And if you've been keeping up with me and watching each vlog, thank you. I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you will never miss when I upload a vlog and you can follow me on my little journey. Anyways, thank you guys so much and good night.